Call it Pop Bubba Sparks.
Booty, 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 rockin' everywhere. Booty, booty.
Hey, I don't know.
So overall for this video, if you did fail your medical assistant test, do not beat yourself up about it. Basically, you want to try to find different resources as far as for to help you as far as for passing your test again. If you need to watch other girls' videos as far as for YouTube, they can pretty much tell you their experience. That can pretty much help you out. I just feel like still shoot for the stars. There's always plenty of ways of trying. And the thing about it with medical assistant testing, with the NCCT, you have up to 3 tries. After that 3 tries, they have you wait a whole entire year before trying to take the test again. So at the end of the day, I definitely feel like just continue to strive for the best, and I hope this video helped you guys out. What's up YouTube, it's Desi and I'm back with another video, you guys, and this video is going to talk about medical assisting, of course. So with this video, basically, if you guys ever watch any of my previous videos, when I first took my medical assistant test, I did fail it. However, I had a 66, and the second time I took it, I had a 68. It does take quite a few tries to try to see if you're going to pass it, but me personally, I'm more of a where I could do the work, and I'm a bad test taker, but at the same time I know the material. Anyways, I felt like with this video will be good because a lot of people, they're actually probably their first time taking their medical assistant test, probably didn't pass, and they're really scared on whether they should still retake it or anything like that. And I feel like this video will be best to kind of tell you as far as for what you should be able to do. Now I have seen previous videos where most girls will tell their experience as far as for with them taking their certification test for medical assistant. The test itself is not hard. I just feel like you want to make sure you pay attention to both administrative and clinical duties. It's 5 steps as far as for what I feel like what you should do after failing your test. Pretty much, should you still go back? Is it worth retaking it? What exactly should you do? So the first thing I'm gonna say is, yes, try taking the test. One, you want to try using the preferred study guides that's online. They do have on each testing agency, as far as for medical assisting, as far as for NCCT or NHA, AAMA, they have like certain study guides, and some of them have where you can either pay, or some of them have where you can either look at the free one, and if you want to pay for the one that has the money price on there, you can do that as well too. I feel as if the study guides does help. I feel as if, you know, if you really feel as if that doesn't too much help you, it's more further steps to help you out as well too. But the study guides do help you out. I wouldn't say those are going to be the exact questions that's going to be on a test, but it's an idea as far as for what you're going to be looking for. If anyone haven't really pretty much, and some of the requirements as far as for to take your medical assistant test, one, you want to make sure that you're in school as far as for it, and making sure that you have a high school diploma or GED. That's one of the requirements. And also they're going to ask you to send over the transcripts just to show that you did do any type of completion as far as for medical assisting, or if you had like more than like 5 years of experience in the field and you're willing to try to get your test as far as for that as well too. So those are the requirements. But I definitely feel like the study guides online will definitely help you out. Most people don't really too much be spontaneous with that, but I would say give it a try. Also, number 2, go to the library. The library has plenty of books that could pretty much help you out, especially with medical assistant, and not just medical assistant, with phlebotomy as well too. I did make sure that I put down below as far as for the best books to study for medical assistant, so do check the links down below. But in the meantime, if you guys have the KINS medical assistant book, that's KINN. If you have the KINS medical assistant book, that's pretty much good. It's a purple book that says like I think it's Kaplan or something like that. It's KAPLAN. It's like a purple book. That's a good book with medical assisting. It has like all the documentation. Then it has a certain part where it just has like the test questions and stuff like that too, and scenarios. So try to help out and try to see as far as for if you can kind of like find a way to kind of study at the library, or just order the books online. With the COVID going on, the library do have where you can call them, they can look up what book you're looking to get. They can make sure they ship that out to you. You can do curbside pickup. So I definitely will make sure that you check that out. The library is definitely something good too. Just check out the textbooks. Number 3 will be, look at your percentages. So look at the percentage and focus on the low percentage. So when I say as far as for that, meaning as in, so with medical assistant, when you're done taking your test, they pretty much give you a printout as far as for every category, and they show you your percentage. They have a column for the passing percentage, and they have a column for your percentage. Usually the ones that's the low percentage, you want to try to focus on those just to make sure that you're on the safe side as far as for understanding what exactly is going on. A lot of people don't really understand the material most of the time, and they want to probably focus more on phlebotomy instead of focusing more on front office procedures. So what I would try to do is probably making sure that you focus on those low scores. That can kind of pretty much help you out. Just don't quit. Like most people, usually when they fail a test, they're like, oh my God, I suck, I'm not smart, you know, they never want to retry it. But I feel as if you retry it and kind of do do these resources, they may pretty much help you out, you guys. So the fourth one is going to be to try a different testing agency. What I mean as far as for that, like as I stated before, NCCT is pretty much one of them. You have NHA, you also have AAMA. Maybe the one you took is not made for you, so you may want to try different ones. I do have a friend who tried the NCCT. She didn't pass it, and then she tried it for the NHA, and she felt like that was a lot more easier. She did tell me that the exact study guide, everything that was on that study guide pretty much helped her out on passing with her second try. So that's why I say, you know, you never know. Maybe it may be the agency that you're doing that's not really working for you. So try something different. You just never know what the outcome may be. If you guys don't have a list as far as for the medical assistant agencies, just type in on Google medical assistant certification test. They'll bring up a whole list of all of them for you and ways that you can contact them, even phone calls. Any questions that you may have, you'll be able to contact them. And the last one would be to give it a break. Maybe if you did fail your test the first time, probably give it a break, get into the medical field and just kind of like get your experience. Most people, they learn more when they actually have hands-on experience, while others, they probably learn more as far as for, you know, tests. Some people are computer savvy, but I feel as if you have the actual experience in real life, it can kind of help you out a lot more better. What I mean as far as for that, because a lot of people, say for instance, they don't know what a pap smear is, or they don't know what vital signs are until they get into the actual field and do it almost every day, and it becomes a habit for them. That way when they see a question, it's almost like, oh, I do this every day. I already know what pretty much the blood pressure is met for as far as for vital signs. I understand what the systolic pressure means. I understand what the diastolic pressure means, you know, those type of things. So maybe as far as for the real life experience could pretty much help you out.